Hello my loves, gifted soul here for a pick a card reading. This is going to be general and it's also very short, simple, to the point. We just have one card here. This is a deck that I have not used in forever and I decided to pull it back out just to give you guys a one card message, something to focus on, or just whatever spirit wants to bring up. I usually don't show the decks in the video anymore because it takes up too much time, but in videos where I'm only using like one or two, I will, show you guys the boxes because it doesn't take off too much time. Alice the Wonderland deck by Lucy Cavendish, artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffin. I do have I want to say an unboxing of this on my channel somewhere. I did an unboxing when I first got it. It's been a while since I've had this in my collection now, but yeah. So anyway, just pick a card, whatever you feel drawn to pick. If you need time, pause or rewind. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, those of you who have picked card 1, it's always tea time. Ugh, that light is bothering me. Okay, whatever. It's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, repetition. Okay, so the number on here is 26. Sometimes the numbers can mean something and they may not. But yeah. So, this card is more so about aligning more of your time for new things, I feel. Also, there's, a cycle maybe that some of you are going through where it's not necessarily negative, but it could be. Again, there's a lot of repetitiveness going around you, around some type of situation you haven't been able to escape, I feel. There's endless moments where you are thinking about it constantly maybe, or where sometimes where you have forgotten about it, somebody or a certain situation, or even just something that just happened on a whim. It kind of takes you back to these things that have happened. And I feel like that is for a reason. This is to get you to realize a bigger picture and to open up your eyes to something that could help you get out of a certain situation, or for something, it's like seeing the bright side of a situation is what I feel for some of you. So it also talks about, again, changing in schedules and patterns and a lot of deja vu type of energy. Yeah. I feel like you always want to do something different, I feel like. And people kind of, disagree with you. I feel like you don't even have a schedule. But, I don't know. It's something about something being repetitive. And I don't feel like it's your schedule. I feel like it's just, I don't know, but so yeah, maybe I feel like you might be working too much also. You're doing something too much to the point where it seems like it's all you've done. So, make the most of life, change it up. So that is for those of you who have picked card number 1. I wish you guys love and light. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked card 2. This is just a general message on something to focus on. So for those of you who have picked card 2, you have card number 13. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. So it looks like some of you are having an issue with always pleasing people that seem to want their cake and to eat it too. Now, sometimes you can have both, but I feel like you kind of do this a little too much, and especially for people that don't deserve it. Um, so this is about not being a people pleaser to the point of your own mental insanity. Um, like you're helping people so much to the point where there is nothing left for you. So you need to take a step back, do some healing, do some relaxation, train your mind to say no. I feel for some of you. Um, no is a complete sentence, so keep that in mind. Also, sometimes it is okay to be selfish, so don't feel like because you say no a few times that it means that you're not a good person or anything like that. um I feel like you treat people very equally. You're like innocent until proven guilty. You have this very positive mindset about everybody that you meet until, maybe they show you different. But even then, you are the type of person to give people countless chances, I do feel. Which can not necessarily be bad, but sometimes that can be damaging to your own growth. So, yeah. So be fair to you. It's okay to want to share, but you have to include yourself. There has to be a balance of give and take. These people have to want to help you or do something. And I feel like some of these people don't even tell you thank you. Like, you think that would be the least that they could do. But, yeah. And I feel like you're constantly making excuses for people as well. And this is Spirit's way of saying let it go, leave it alone. Again, this don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say, look, I can't do this anymore. Lessen the time that you spend trying to help everybody else because you're not able to even do anything for yourself, I feel, because you're too much um, invested into making sure somebody else is okay. This could be one person or just multiple energies, or maybe you attract people like this, but I feel like you have this easy to take advantage of type of thing. I feel like you come across as a target because you are too nice. This isn't to say to be a B word or anything to anybody. This is just to say, hey, stop taking advantage of me. I have to say no sometimes. It's life. So, that is, I feel like for some of you, this could be about kids, whether nieces or nephews, or even your own children, even if you don't have kids, whatever the case is. I feel like for some of you, this is about you also trying to please children as well. This is for those of you who actually have kids, though, more so than anything else. It's okay to tell them no too sometimes, which I know you know, but I feel like you still try to make sure that they're happy even when they do not, need it, or you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I wish you guys love and light. Oh, the number is 13, by the way. I thank you for tuning in, and that concludes this one card reading. For those of you who have picked number 2, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked card number 3. Just a general message to focus on. Whatever Spirit wants to bring up. We have falling, number 4. The unknown, descent, momentum, change. I feel like you guys are afraid to let things happen naturally. I feel like you're afraid of falling, in fear of not knowing what you are going to do next with whatever comes, or with, you know, whatever's being provided to you. I feel like you have to know everything in order to be successful. You have to just know every single thing, every single step you're about to take. But this message to me is all about allowing for those things to fall apart. What's meant to fall apart will fall apart regardless of how hard you try to keep it together. And this it falls apart so that you can have better things. It falls apart so that you can get this needed transformation that you are needing in your life to get to where you are meant to be. No matter how hard you hold on to something, again, if it's meant to crack, if it's meant to break, it's going to eventually. Just like a cup or glass cup or a picture frame or anything. Sometimes you have to let stuff break and fall in order to see how happy and successful you really could be at the end. So I feel like for you guys, this is about not being afraid to fall, not being afraid of change, allowing change to happen. I feel like you try to stop things in advance, and the thing is, you're just delaying your progress and your success, because again, these things are falling apart to help you. Um, and the longer you try to hold something together that's no longer working or serving you for a better purpose, the longer you stay stuck. If you want to get a move on, you definitely do need to, whatever this is you're holding on to, let it fall. It's supposed to. Let it fall. Because eventually it's going to anyway. But I feel like that's a message for some of you here, and this could be regarding relationships, this could be a job situation, this could be anything. Take it how it resonates. If not now, this can make sense at a later time. I wish you guys love and light. Thank you for tuning in. Also, guys, I have launched a Patreon, so if you're interested in, being a Patreon, go to my YouTube channel, and on my picture, my banner, it does have buttons to my Patreon, my Etsy shop, my website, and my PayPal for donations and channel support. So all you have to do is click on those buttons. They will be on like my main profile, my main YouTube picture where there's a picture of cards. Is going to be there. So please do subscribe if you are new. Like, share, and comment. And I hope to see you guys soon. Also, leave your suggestions down below, and hopefully we can have more to offer you. See you guys soon.